Gonna see what happened with this. I can't believe we were going into overtime and the fucking screen just went black. If you didn't tune into the end of the last stream, we were about to do the coin flip and the fucking screen just went black. My recording was still, stream was still going, everything. Nothing was on the screen. Tried everything. And so we're going to see if I click this. Hopefully we go. It says game in progress. Hopefully it's right into the overtime. All right, we're good. Thank God. Thank God.
And we welcome you back into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. You couldn't have picked a better time to tune back in because we're about set to kick things back off in overtime. Well, plenty of chills and thrills in this one, and more to come here as overtime will decide who moves on to the divisional round. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Well, CD, certainly doesn't get any more exciting than this. Overtime in the postseason. Of course, keep in mind things are different than the old way it was. In the playoffs now, both teams guaranteed a possession, so a touchdown here, if they get one, the ball game will not be over.
And partners, we both know many people called for
We
this.
did a nice 3-0 here.
Finally got it after the Buffalo-Kansas City Classic in the 2022 playoffs. Patrick Mahomes and KC, they score first. Game over. Josh Allen and Bills never touched the football, and people hated that. Now the game reaches OT. Every playoff team has a chance to fight to extend their season.
That should have been a sack, man. You got to give me those yards, buddy.
You take the ball, reach the end zone and score, and put as much pressure on your opponent as possible to try and win a game in OT in the playoffs.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's
Can't do anything about that there. Oh.
Able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. Playoff football at its best. Remember, a touchdown on this drive isn't a game winner as they work on second down here. Looking middle, and that's complete. They are into field goal range, but definitely thinking touchdown as they come up first and 10.
Like my guy could have made an interception there.
Now it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here comes a big one now in overtime. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll run it with Davenport. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get
Oh my God, this is major right here.
2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
11 mighty.
This is major.
12.
They'll try and run for
Oh my God, we couldn't fucking stop him, man. God, 4th down, they went for it. That's crazy.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
White 80.
A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Here we go. Can. Dot.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So nothing doing there. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Here we go.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a
They
pretty
better
play there.
fucking
Got
kick
in
it
at the
now.
last second, helped force the ball
All that
free,
going for
and
it just
kept
to
them out of
fucking
the end
kick it.
zone.
Get blocked. Get blocked. Damn.
McPherson's kick is good.
Okay, here we go, man.
They have taken the lead.
Touchdown wins it.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we have a sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Working to put a drive together. Jones, first throw of overtime here. That's caught by Tucker. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll need at least a field goal here to keep their Super Bowl dreams alive, and they'll need to do it by the end of the period as they work here on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. A field goal on this drive would extend the game. A touchdown, of course, would win it. It's 1st and 10. Open man is Tucker. Well, they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator.
This is huge,
scheming
man.
his
This is
guy
huge.
open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
142 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. Now Jones. Here's Tucker.
I'll just take the yard. It is what it is. Everything is lost.
It'll be a gain of just a yard. And it's second down. Throwing Jones. Got a man and he hits him in stride.
Yeah, we're going in, baby. We're going in.
He's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 13-yard
He's going to run this in right now. Good man or what? What do we got? What do we got? Why don't you go over? Will you go over?
On the give, Genty. They'll get this down
I'll take
inside
it.
the 10 for
Didn't look
pickup.
very good.
Keep 'em at 3. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip
Spread
away
them out.
at 3.
Spread them out.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all.
Oh my God. Harris, you missed that fucking hole. It was there.
Risk associated with it. Run your offense, get first downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. You get 6, so much the better.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's
What do we do here? We're going for this, baby.
On the completion. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Anything short of a first down ends this ball game. Here's 4th down. On 4th down, Jones.
Oh my God, no!
Not convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail.
Wow.
And this 10-play
We
drive
fucking
winds
lose
up
again,
yielding
man.
nothing.
We lose
I know it's
again.
hard to find solace on one side when the season ends, no matter where it ends, but especially in the
my
playoffs.
God,
because
this
there's all
fucking
that build up to the
disappointment
moment. But I would
feeling
imagine
is
the post-game
brutal.
locker room speech, it'll have a pretty positive spin.
Play the whole
Should.
fucking
They made a
season.
heck of a
Play
run to
these
get to the
moments.
playoffs and have that chance
Sneak
to
into the
advance, even
playoffs
though
with
they
10
didn't.
wins.
But you're right about how much it's going to hurt.
2 years in a row, man.
To get this far,
After that
it's just a
first
little bit
fucking
more.
4-win
No matter
season
when
by
your
Pete
season
Carroll,
ends,
he
it's a downer, but
brings
in
us to
this
the
case,
playoffs
even
2
more
years
so
in a row.
because you had your eyes on
He
the
might
big
get fired
prize,
right
which was the Lombardi Trophy.
He might get fired.
So for Charles Davis
Mac
and
Jones
our entire crew,
might
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game,
get
guess
cut.
what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the
It just-
NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know if I have it in me to do another season with this coach and this quarterback and the same fucking result. I don't know if I have it in me. That just pisses me off. Like, Unbelievable, guys. Fucking great. You did it again. You made it to the wild card and you lost by 1 score. Unbelievable. 336 yards and a loss. Oh my God. Why was Brock Bowers so deep? He should have been so much more in. Contract extended. I was hoping they just fucking fired him. Do I retire him, though? Do I retire him? Is the question. I am so furious right now.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week. We start in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Raiders. And this is Money Mac, Evan McPherson. They need his leg to come through on this one, and he responds. Field goal is good.
I'm sick, man. I'm sick.
From there, another big game here in the NFC playoffs. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job.
Wow, a pick 6? I wasn't expecting that. I thought the Vikings were going through with a touchdown there.
The Seahawks find a way
Holy
to get it
shit,
done.
Darnold.
The 4 seed knocks out
Darnold,
the
the fucking beating his team. His old team
week,
saying,
got one more
fuck
to show
you
you
for
here.
not keeping me. That's amazing. I'm glad I saw that.
One of his 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He
Tua.
also
Oh my
added a
God.
rushing
Tua's
touchdown
beating
for
the
good
fucking
measure.
Vikings. Tua and the Dolphins
take care of business.
are
The number
through.
2 seed will get
Tua
another
and the
home
Dolphins
game
are
in
through,
the
and the
divisional
Bills
round.
are not in the playoffs. Patriots are not in the playoffs.
One round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a
I'll be
chance to
surprised
lift
Jets
the
aren't
Vince
playoffs, but-
Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional round.
Wow. I am so livid right now. I can't believe I'm sitting here watching this again. I cannot believe I'm sitting here watching this. The fucking Bengals better beat the Dolphins. I do not want to see these Eagles go through. The Lions better win. Let's see what happens. There's some games.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start in KC. The Chiefs at home to take on the LA Chargers. And it's the Chargers defense that comes
Pick
up with the big
6.
play here. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it
Bye-bye,
all the way.
Mahomes.
Pick 6 for the touchdown. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just 1 win away from the Super Bowl.
No more Super Bowl for the Chargers
From
again.
there, let's go up to the Motor City. Let's look in on the Lions as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's ARSB, Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches.
All right,
The
Lions
Lions
get the
use
dub.
that bye week to their advantage.
Fucking Lions, you better beat the Eagles. I do not want to see the Eagles back in there.
And this is Joe Burrow. Hooking up with his man for the touchdown here.
Well, at
One of
least the
3
team that
touchdown
beat me
passes
is
for
going
him
to
in
the Super
ballgame.
Bowl.
The
I'm
Bengals
still aggravated.
do it again. In an unlikely path to the Super Bowl, they found their way as champions of the AFC. From there, let's go up to the Motor City.
My Lions.
Let's look in on the Lions. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles.
Let's
And
go.
here is the running back. He's going to find a
The
crease
fuck
and
out of
take it
here, Eagles.
13 yards to the end zone. The Lions keep it rolling. The #1 seed is off to the Super Bowl, where they will be the favorites to hoist the Vince Lombardi trophy.
The top prize.
Of course, Genty got in there. Irvin, of course. Man, that's sad. That's all we really had in there. Von Miller, still playing. Alright, we had a safety in there. Not an impressive run this year. Well, the MVP is in the Super Bowl. The Coach of the Year, almost Pete Carroll again. Wow. Mike McDaniel. Yeah, I mean, that was a surprise. That was a surprise. So, Jamar Chase, Offensive Player of the Year. Wow. So, Burrow and Chase must have had a year. We'll go look at the stats of the whole league. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. So, Super Bowl, I mean, the playoffs had a lot of people in here. Let's go look at the yearly stats for everybody. See who's doing what. What the hell? Burrow, 5,000, almost 400 yards, 45 touchdowns. Yeah, that's MVP. That's MVP right there. Mahomes, not too far behind him, but like a full 2 games almost. Or a really big game. Purdy, let's see how you stand up. I mean, you're right in the pack of everyone. So is Mac. Let's see, how much is Purdy making? Yeah, 70 and 64. He's making the big bucks. All right. Oh, Goff is all the way down there, and he's in the bowl. What's his stats like? All right. I mean, not his best season, not his worst season. Just very consistent with Goff. Genty leading the league, baby. I mean, he touched the ball a lot. Only 300 yards, only 300 touches. Only guy with him. Gibbs still got more touchdowns. That's sad. Damn, almost 2,000 yards. That's tough. 130 receptions. Damn. So close. Rashee Rice, 22 touchdowns. Holy shit. The only guy that had 100 touches. That's unfortunate. How did TJ Watt win everything when this dude fucking looks like he blew him out of the water? Alright, let's see who wins this game.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to this week.
Super Bowl,
we start
baby.
in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is ARSB Amon-Ra
The
St.
MVP
Brown.
is not gonna win.
He had his way with the defense from beginning
For
to
a
end.
second time in
How
the
about
Super Bowl
4
and not winning
touchdown
it.
catches in the game. The Lions get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your Super Bowl champions.
So Matthew Stafford and Jared Goff both win Super Bowls. So the trade works out for both teams in the long run. Stafford's won 3 though, so or 1-2, Ben to 3. So I would say a little bit favored Rams, but let's see what we got for retirements. Hopefully it's nothing crazy. D-Law, damn. Kamara, that sucks. Stephon Diggs, come on, man. He's not going to retire. Well, I guess we are in the 2027 offseason. Flacco finally retires. Tyreek, oh man, that's brutal. He kind of retired a little early. I'd like to see him have a 15-year career. I believe that's probably what he'll have in real life. They have to figure out a way to reverse these where you can change some of them. I understand the guys that are in free agency, but the guys that are playing, just having good seasons, just shouldn't retire. Stefanski, Kellen Moore. All right, we're going to bring in Stefanski. He's a level 28. We're going to see who's available for defense. Aaron Glenn. Yep. Aaron Glenn's coming here. All right, this is your last year, Pete Carroll. You got Coach of the Year, and you got one of the best defensive coordinators. Just didn't work out. And it works out for nobody in New York with the Jets, so don't worry about it, Aaron Glenn. We'll take you back. The Jets are the Jets. He had 2 terrible seasons back to back. I think 4 win seasons back to back. So, or this is his 3rd year. So, yeah, terrible. That is, let's see. All right, I think we're in. This is it. You got your best staff you've had. You're going to get 1 more year, Pete. Everything was Bengals. MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. They had it all. But the Defensive Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson, said nah. Nope. Jared Goff said nah. Matthew Stafford, damn, I wish Stafford got this one after winning the MVP and last year's. All right, well, we got a new coaching staff, offensive and defensive coordinator, 2 of the best to ever do it. So, let's see if Kellen Moore gets hired anywhere. He was in the pool. Titans. No, they hire random. The Jets hire randoms. Oh, the Jets hire Kellen Moore. Okay. Emmanuel Ortega. Yeah, there's no one. There's no other. I took the best coaches as my coordinators, but Kellen Moore was a good option for the Jets. The Saints moved on from him. The Jets moved on from Aaron, Glenn, not Rodgers, and Titans. So that means Callahan's in the coaching pool still. See, we will accept that option. I'll give you the 1 year big deal, 20 million, 19 million bucks. Glaze, you let up a lot of sacks, so if we bring you back, it's going to be in free agency at a really good deal. Richardson, let's see what you did. Yeah. We'll look at you guys in free agency. Terrell Edmonds, the Kamarion Richardson, Hassan Reddick. DJ Glaze. Sounds like a friggin' real DJ. DJ Glaze. All right. Let's take a look at the roster, see what we need. We are good on quarterback. We might start Gunner. Wow, how is he a superstar? He's been on the bench 2 years. I don't understand how he's a superstar, being on the bench 2 years. It's crazy. But I think we may start Gunner to see because 2 wild card appearances for Mac and 2 losses. I don't know. I'm nervous. This kid's 22. If we're going to get him going, I guess we could wait 1 more year. Guess we could give Mac 1 more year, give Pete Carroll 1 more year. This is their final year. If they can do it, they can do it. I think Pete's going to retire regardless. Whether he gets the bowl, whether he doesn't. We got good wide receivers, got good speed. We're good on tight ends, we're good on left tackle, good on guard, good on center, good on guard. I can move one of these guys over to tackle, which I will. So I don't need to draft anybody. Booyah. Edge, we're good on edge. Good on edge. Move you over so we're balanced.
There's a lot of people. I think the majority of people, this is angry mob that were celebrating the fact that the Chiefs would possibly not be in the playoffs before this week. And
Tonka, you're light for a DT, so I don't know if I'm gonna retain you.
there's this impact that the Chiefs that logo has when you
9 sacks though in 2026.
I was really hoping that the Chiefs would make it. Now after last night, they're out. They're out of this equation. But I wanted to throw to something that Chris Jones had to say after the game, where he realizes that they're not in the playoffs. I just watched his reaction.
Oh, Porter got a superstar. Nice.
You can say whatever you want about the Chiefs. You don't have the success that they've had. This is the first time that Chris Jones hasn't been in the playoffs.
One of these guys could go to safety. He dropped a good amount. Maybe not. Maybe he might not be a safety. He dropped too much. We'll just draft a safety or see what's in free agency. Terrell Edmonds, maybe bring him back. Oh. I gotta go get some water. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm thirsty. I'm gonna bring my remote up. Actually, I might as well make a coffee while I'm going upstairs too. Sorry, I'm thirsty, tired, pissed off that we got eliminated again. Who knows if you're gonna hear me up here? I'm all the way upstairs now. Man, I was thirsty. All right, grab some, make a coffee. Take 2 seconds. Coffee, water. Coffee's making. 1 more second. All right. All right, we're back. Let's do it. Let's see what we need. See what's available. Daniel Jones, no longer going to be a Colt, it looks like. He put in some service, did not get it done in 3 years. Had a good run, a lot of interceptions last season, so guess that's why they moved on. Curious to see where he goes. Joe Milton up for grabs. That 99 throw power. Show, not doing it. My QB is Mac Jones. I picked him up um, right in the 2025 off season. He has been my QB. This is the history. Got the Rams. Strong, but yeah, no. And then I have a backup quarterback I might start this year. Max had his chance, I think. Gunnar Stackhouse. Look at this guy, 301 pounds, 6'5". I don't know how he's a superstar because he's been on the bench for 2 years. So, but I think I'm gonna start him. I don't know. I'm up in the air. Up in the air. Mac Jones has brought us to the division wild card round. He's so fat, man. It's crazy. I can't believe they made this quarterback. 301 pounds. He's got a fat build too. He's got a fat build. He's huge. So we'll see. We lost in the wild card 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row we have lost in the wild card. So it's been a disappointing 2 years. Yeah, R.I.P. Patrick Mahomes. He hasn't been relevant in this franchise. Well, let's see. Who are we gonna take here? We need some free agents. Let's see. We need a safety. Who should we pick up for a safety? Let's see. Let's see. Should I just bring back my guy? Simmons Superstar. I could just bring back Terrell Edmonds. He was my backup. If he comes on a good deal, I'll bring him back. Cooper. Do I bring in Mr. White Lightning? Do I do it? I gotta get into a bid war. I don't think I got enough money. Diggs. Diggs. Hmm. That's a curious one. Hickman. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to give him some money though. I'd have to give him some money, and I don't know if I have enough money. And I have Shador's, or I have Shiloh Sanders as a starter as my free safety, and he's been playing well. He won an award and everything. So, let's see. I'll do Diggs. Let's do Diggs. Let's see if we can get Diggs. I don't want to overpay him. It's just gonna be a 1-year rental. Let's see how he plays. See how he plays. I don't really need linebackers because I got two of the Weeks brothers. Cooper. Yeah, Cooper, I'd have to pay that boy. Let's see if I'm in the bid. Nah. Even if I took all my bids off of Diggs, I think I'd still be in the negative. I don't think I got the money for Coop. I wish. That'd be a cool one. Let me take the money off of him and see. Do I have any money on anybody else? No. Do I? I do on that safety, but I need that safety, so all right, let's see. Let's see if we could take Coop. Now we're still negative. He ain't taking less than that. Other people are bidding on him. I'm not getting in there. I'm not. My bid's not even gonna be competitive. Watch. And this is going to be the only person I can take. This isn't going to work. Nah, look at that. Jets. He's going to the Jets. That's sad. But the Jets, they're rebuilding over there. They're always rebuilding over there. So let's see what we got. We don't need linebackers. We don't need pass rushers. We got Miles. We traded for Miles Garrett. We gave away a lot. We gave away the first overall. We gave away future first. We gave away future seconds. We gave away a lot, but we got Miles Garrett and Max Crosby rushing the passer. It's been pretty phenomenal. So we're good there. DT. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Miles Garrett. It was a haul. We gave away a haul. He's been wanting to leave Cleveland for a while. So, and he went and had a 22 sack year for us. So we could use this right here in the middle. Oh no, he's got no bids on him. We're going here. We're gonna drop this down. Yeah, man, I had to. He's been wanting out of the Browns. The Browns had bad record again, and I was like, let's take him. Let's take him. Let's give this guy 12 mil. See if he takes this. I think that might be all we're going to be able to. We don't need O-line. We don't need wide receivers. Let's see who the fastest wide receiver is, just because. All right, I think we're good to go to the next round. Curious to see where Daniel Jones ends up. That's a good player right there. Yeah. Let's see. Anthony Richardson. That's a good quarterback. All right, let's see where people end up. I'll go over my roster really quick so you see the whole roster. So a QB, you saw the fat boy. That's crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited for Mac to have a bad season so I could use him. And we just play the moments here, so everything's possible. Genty, man, Ball, Harris. That was a no-brainer. We had who's playing tonight? Who's playing tonight? I don't even know. My Cowboys lost yesterday, so I'm just fucking. Yeah, man. Genty had a almost a 2,000-yard season. He balled. He balled out. He's been a workhorse. Michael Irvin Jr. is my fullback. Steelers, Dolphins. I'm taking the Steelers, man. Got that old man A-Rod. I'm riding with the man. I want that guy in the playoffs. I want to see him play again next year. Brendan Rice, been playing pretty good. Thornton was playing real good until he got injured late in the season. He was balling. We picked up St. Brown brother. Tight ends. Picked up Parkinson. Man, it's not the Steelers. It's Aaron Rodgers. I'm 36 years old. So I got to root for the old man. Got to root for the old man. I watched that guy play. He's what's left of the old guard, and I respect the old way of playing before all these new rules were around. And he understands the old football that I love. And a lot of these young guys don't get it, so. Boom Cannon. Look at this guy from Notre Dame. Miles. There he is. We picked up Gink because Miles and Crosby kept getting injured in their second season together. Their first season was an amazing success. Second season, they were riddled with injuries. So we picked up Gink, even though Tyree Wilson was having a good season. Yo, so I got Kevin as my coordinator. I just hired him. I just hired him this offseason. Look at this. I'll show you. Oh, wrong. Bang. Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator, hired this year too. So it's Pete Carroll's last year. He's got two of the best weapons at his disposal. This is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. This is his year. Oh, my bad. I didn't mean depth chart. Too many buttons now. They fucked this up. Long snapper, it doesn't really matter. AJ Cole, Cam Little, we brought in the man. Yeah, he's definitely not head coach material. Guys, for some reason, aren't gonna get behind him, but coordinator, he can call plays. Shiloh's earned a superstar because, like I said, he was an award winner. We picked up Ringo in the off season, one of the off seasons. He's been here 2 years now. Spike Hammersmith, baby. Whit Weeks, we picked up. West Weeks, we drafted all these guys. There's another Weeks brother in this current upcoming draft. We're gonna have to pick him up just to have all three. Yeah, Wilkins. We picked up Wilkins year one, and we've had him ever since. So that's the roster. Let's see what happened with this sim. Keenan Williams going to the Texans. Daniil Hunter. Joe Alt going to the Jets. All right, so they're gonna have pass protection. That's crazy. The Chargers let him go. Good for me though. Good for me. Cooper DeJean going to the Jets. Look at the Jets rebuilding. We got to go look and see who the quarterback is. Oh no, we're not going to get Jonathan Allen. They came in with some higher bids. That's tough. All right. Yeah, Jets making some moves. It really is like first time ever they've made those kind of moves. Zach Bond going to the Falcons. Let's see who we gotta go get a DT. I was looking for it. That would have been nice to get this superstar. Let's see if we can compete. No, we can't compete. They're gonna have good bids. I guess we can go Leonard. Guess we can go Leonard. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, let's see if we could make that work. I'm not terrible. Oh, Osa's there, but he's light. Oh, he's already got a bid. All right, all right. We're just gonna do an avail. Targeted. Signed. We got him. We got a new DT in town. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the roster. Crosby. We got a nice front. We got a nice front. All right, brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. I'll be doing more episodes as I go along with this build. All right, we got our two guys at least now. We're good. guess we'll go see what if Glaze is there. We'll bring him back on a cheap. Who's the Jets quarterback? Because they made some moves. Nathan Mixon, he's a superstar somehow, but he is shit overall. 17 touchdowns, 14 interceptions last year. Looks like they drafted 2 years in a row quarterbacks. They're reaching. But they got a squad, it looks like. Garrett Wilson's always going to be a guy. They got their left tackle. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to move them and help him out. Not help these guys out. They need a center. Hmm. Hmm. You're gonna be their center. Sometimes you gotta help these computer sims out because these guys suck at doing their job. So you're gonna be their center. They just brought in an amazing left tackle. You're gonna be the new left guard. That just made the Jets extremely better. They actually have a center now. They got an O-line. The Jets have an O-line. You're welcome. Simple adjustments. I could probably move this guy over to left. It's just where the CPU just doesn't draft a bunch of O-line for them. They could actually draft things they need. I wish I had time to go through and do this for every team, but it would take forever. They got a squad. They went and got some guys. They got the DT. Let's see. It's okay. They need their backup. You could be their backup. They went and got Cooper. That was a major get after. Whoa, look at this. They got some guys on the. They got some young talent. They got two ones, basically. they don't really have any draft picks because the Sauce trade, so good for them for going to free agency. They got guys. Yeah, the Jets are going to be a force. Let's see what the Texans did. Where'd these quarterbacks go? Daniel Jones is going to the Saints. Joe Milton, RIP, still free agent. Man, got some good guys here in free agency. Jameis. Jameis deserves a veteran awareness program. So what I do is I take 30 years experience, 13 years. So he will get a 93 awareness. And I do this once in their career. Just to keep him a little relevant. Maybe somebody might pick him up next year. He's 75 overall now. Joe Milton, I only do it to veterans that have been in the league to keep them relevant. Could probably do it to Minshew, but after watching what he just did with after he came in from Mahomes yesterday, terrible. All right, draft time. That means packing bong time.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
We don't pick until the second round. I'm going to skip through a lot of these picks. I'm just doing something right now. So I'll let it play out for a few. Bear with me. Let's see who goes to the Browns first overall. This is one of the picks I traded to the Browns. Or they just earned this themselves this year. One of the two. Lamar, Harper, and Edge. All right. So they got their Garrett back. Let's skip ahead. I'd like to see this whole board, but there's no way to do that. Next user pick, I guess we'll just do. Screw it. I'm not going to watch the whole first. Alright, let's give a pause. See who's available. We got a first round wide receiver, 6'3", 233. He's a big boy. Don't have halfback scouted, so wow, that's the only guy that I have fucking scouted. That's crazy. So it's either I take the wide receiver that I know is good right now, or I take a gamble later on. I don't like that. Damn, I got nothing fucking scouted. What the hell? I had all my guys are 3-star scouts. So I don't understand. I don't understand how I have nothing scouted and all my guys are 3-star scouts. Edge. I got an edge and I don't even need fucking edges. I set all my shit right. I don't understand how this is. I hate this scouting system. They gotta do better. DT. Okay. Oh, we got a round wonder. Buried. So that's going to be my pick later on. 6'6", 360 pounds. I know he's good, and I got his brothers, so I'm going Zach Weeks just because I want to secure that he's there. I don't want to risk him not being there next round. I have his brothers. Yeah, he's a little bit of a reach. Whatever. He's hitting. Doesn't have the best stuff. Power moves. I just don't need edges. I just don't need you. But your value is there. I don't know what else we got. He's the best. I don't have to get you now, though. What do we got for corners? Gabe Moss. Round 2-3. Rivers. 6'2", 6'1". 6'2". And a year younger. Rivers and Moss. I wish I could compare. They should have a compare. Alright, so he's got good acceleration. I usually like the taller guy. Let's see his stuff. Acceleration solid, not good. Recon there. He looks like a better athlete. Fuck it, I like the name Gabe Moss. Nice, we got a value pick. Hidden. 89 speed, not the fastest. He could be a safety. Do I go with the day 3 edge, 6'5", 265 TCU? Because he is there. Yeah, I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. Rivers is still there. But I think I'm gonna go with the edge. If Rivers is there again, I'll take him. We reached a little bit. It's okay. If Rivers is there again, yeah, I guess we'll take him here. Got a value pick. We're grabbing this day 1 DT, baby. Zaire Conway. Okay. I think I just gotta take the day 2 DT, because I might have a whole new DT or needed when my 2 guys retire. I'm gonna have a lot of guys on the practice squad. Deion Strong, 6'3", Boise State. I'm going with him just based off of that. Fuck it. Reached heavily. Well, not heavily. Only a couple picks, but... Let's see what we got. '68 overall, 68, 66. Nobody's amazing, but all very serviceable, buildable, it looks like. No 50s, no 70s. That's kind of crazy. Let's see what the NFL did. Edge. They got their guy. Let's see where the highest overall went. The highest overall was a fullback, and he went in the first round, pick 27. Left tackle, pick 17. Pick 11, Giants corner. Round 5, this was the steal of the draft, it looks like. The Jags. Harvey Davis, 75 overall, round 5, pick 24. Wow. This is a good halfback for the Cards here. They used the high draft pick. They got a good tackle. Harper, round 1. I mean, value-wise, it wasn't there, but he's one of the better pass rushers in the draft, so you need a pass rusher. Good choice. This is another good pick here in the 6th round. That's a solid pickup for the Patriots. Pretty good 3rd round. Wide receiver. Okay, so Jets got their wide receiver 2 now, alongside Wilson. Let's see if that quarterback can get him the ball. That's really all I care about. Won't go anything further than that. All right, man. I can't believe we're back here with no playoff success. 2nd year in a row. Wild card exit. It just doesn't seem right. All right, we got everything we need, I believe. I thought we had everything last year, but I think we're good to go. We are deep. We got some good boys. Where did Diggs go? What team did fucking Diggs go to? Because I had a bid on him. Oh, Trayvon. He did. He went to the Bills.
Some turmoil threatens their roster in the early season. A challenge has been made for a top spot on the depth chart. Competition breeds success, but coaches will decide how far the competition goes. No, no, no. We got some guys down right away. Always make sure you upgrade your guys before you start cutting them and practice squatting them. Ben Cruz, look at that star.
Trade these into the Lions. Let's see if we can get a 5th round for him. Oh, we can't even trade him to the Lions. Look at that. Damn. I was trying to get him to play with his brother. Where's Osiris playing at? Ravens. See if I could trade him to the Ravens. Oh. Oh, brother. Sorry. You're out. Terrell Edmonds Raiders.
Cincinnati Bengals are officially gone from the playoffs, as are the Vikings after a huge win. J.J. McCarthy goes for 250 yards. He's creating in the end zone at prime time, playing his best ball. Still missed 35 games on the year, but and even if he's getting a lot better all the season, so hopefully the future is brighter for this Minnesota Vikings team.
Man. All right, so all the work is done in the off season now. We got all the work done. I'm gonna cut this episode off for now, and maybe I'll play a couple. Let's keep auto-generated rookies. Maybe we'll play a game or two really quick.
Representing the legendary Al Davis, and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Atlanta Falcons and the Las Vegas Raiders. They're on the Falcons sideline. That is head coach Raheem Morris. These guys just about set to go in this one.
Look at that ugly ass guardian cap. That should be illegal. In game.
These guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field.
I don't care how safe it is. That shit is just ugly. It ruins the game.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Wear a safer helmet. There's plenty of safety helmets.
From the shotgun, Penix. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. He connects downfield. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Firing quickly is Penix. Complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to be...
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain there. It's Penix yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now Penix off the play action. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Intended for Kyle Pitts. Incomplete.
Well, as we look here, Brock, we're reminded that if you can somehow get through the preseason injury-free, you're really one of the lucky ones. Most teams going to be missing at least a key player or two to start the season.
And it's going to happen between workouts, practices, preseason games, and I know there's a lot of debate about the off seasons of today and getting your team healthy for week one. And while we don't ever want to see them, we do know this. They'll create immediate opportunities for someone else to step in and make an impact on...
Down he goes. Raiders got it.
Let's go, Spike.
It's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
I didn't really look at my depth chart, actually. I didn't set it. That's not good. Yeah, see, I want Thornton in as my wide receiver, too. Why do I have 4 slots for a tight end? That's crazy. I love this roster. I'm gonna have to set this all up again. That sucks. But whatever. I got some fast corners, man. Need somebody else in there as here.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Big play for this offense. It's third and goal. Here he goes, third and long. Sheds up a rusher.
Wow, how did he fucking get away from that? That's fucking...
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read
police
option.
report, please.
A couple
Robbery.
choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out,
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Here's Penix. Dump off to his fullback. And in for the Atlanta touchdown.
Complete to number 42.
The Falcons parlay the interception into points. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that...
Third down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. 15, and it moves the sticks. To the line and sets. Here we go, 1st down.
The Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 17-7. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Penix working from the gun. Raiders close it in. And down he goes. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 9 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Carrying Porter on the coverage.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to... Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one connects. Touched it. Jones on 1st down. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. Jones now on 3rd down. He's loaded another one up. And they really went for it on 3rd down. He falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Cam Little now to attempt this field goal. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Here we go, man.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Throw came out right as the defense got. Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Now before we reach... Two-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They give it to him again. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Falcons up by 8. Okay, number 9 of the drive.
That's a good way to start out the season, dude.
Another carry for it.
Wow, what a spin.
Falcons first down. And
Got lucky with an injury timeout, but what a spin.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Man in motion, out of the slot. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.
Not good.
Well, part of a
0-1
long
is
season
never
ahead, but
good start.
undoubtedly a good start here today. Getting the win in week 1. as soon as you see that. Third down, here's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Third and long. They're going to throw. Pressure's there, and the Bucs got him. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Starts his return from the 23. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Tampa Bay sending its offense out. Their 2nd drive coming up.
I had to make a phone call. My bad,
tough
guys.
spot now. This
I don't know
is
what's
3rd
going
and
on
9.
with this glitch. It's a little weird.
Put a receiver in
Happens
motion
once
left.
in a while. I see that.
They'll throw 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2.
If we go 0-2, do we put in the rookie? Well, I didn't do my depth chart thing. Yeah. I'll do it next game. Fuck it. Just do it next offseason.
Baker now off the play fake.
To do it.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown.
Forgot to do it after the first game.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker, that effort. With a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start to fight back with their first points of this game. On 3rd down, Genty. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball in.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
This is Genty on 2nd. There's room into the secondary. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Las Vegas.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown.
They put a receiver in motion right. 3rd and long, Mayfield. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they get this down to the 28. How about that play, Brock? So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
180.
Play action. Here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll motion Johnson right. Throwing again is Baker. Short pass brought in. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. Quick to the left, it's caught. And he's taken down at the 30. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. To throw again, it's Jones. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Jones to the air. And the defender comes away with it. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. There are calls. From the red zone now. Hits him on the out route. And this one doesn't go far. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Once more, it's Mayfield. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead... After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun give here to Genti. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
He'll throw it. And it's Johnson with another one. And they get this down. 4-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the...
Mayfield to throw again. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
This is Irving on 2nd. And he's down very close to that 1st, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers going for the win here. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Once again, Irving. This gets the 1st and more.
Wow, he was
a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They're all set now, 1st and 10. Right back to Irving now. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 once again from the 12-yard line. Irving on the inside give. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Throwing now. And the defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down. Big moment for Harrison Mevis here.
All right. Let's see if Mac Jones is going to be the starter for this franchise going forward right here. need my best fucking wide receiver, and I can't believe that they just don't put him here. Oh no, it's not Hodges. It's Thornton. He is the best.
Setting up to pass. To the ground
Yeah,
it
that's
goes.
the one-on-one on the outside.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Nice lock on that one, but it falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He gets it to Rice. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Raiders first down.
Here he is to throw.
What the hell? How'd they lead? That's so fucking good.
Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Quick throw to the left.
Man, you guys aren't picking up shit.
He brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Looking to throw it. That one's cut along the left sideline. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. Back to throw. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty.
Oh man, I was trying to get out of bounds there.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
At the 27-yard line.
Jones gonna throw again.
Of course they're gonna fucking penalize me.
Down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
At least we're in overtime. And going in overtime in game 2 isn't where you want to be.
That earns the holding penalty. Play action now with Jones. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Counter give to Genty. He's stopping after a gain of about 3. Leaves him looking at 4th down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 3.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. Cam Little now in a high-pressure spot. On the left hash, this will be from 50. And it's on its way and through.
Got it off before they could freeze.
And at the buzzer.
Sure put him out there in a tough spot to save this game, Kate. And he handled the moment as well as they could have possibly asked for. What a strike to tie this game. In the moment of truth, he delivers.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're fixing. First and 10 now from the 30.
And wild card flashbacks here, boys.
First play is going to be a give to Genty.
This is exactly how we lost in the wild card.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Gets it to him on the screen. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Genty from the gun. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Man, he is a workhorse.
defense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll
Why
get
did
this
he
down to the
stumble?
33-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Oh, he takes that to the house. So we're gonna
Throwing out to the
move
left.
into
Caught.
that block.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. To throw again. It's Jones. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Fullback trying to power it across.
I was just going to
Good
sneak it
defensive
twice.
stand
I
here.
should
They
have.
push him away
Fuck.
from the goal line. That's back to the 4. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. It's Jones. Brings it in. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but
Holy
not of
shit.
the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Talk about luck.
Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Jones running sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Raiders go up by a field goal. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory.
Mac Jones with 2 rushing touchdowns. Fun. Can't believe we win this. Doesn't look good for the playoffs, though. I don't know if it's the not the rookie, the first-time starter. It's the guy that we need for the spark. Got to see where the season takes us. Porter earned that contract, I believe. We need Thornton. He's the wide receiver 1. He doesn't get paid like a wide receiver 1, though. Look at that. We get a deal on him. We give him 6 years for yeah. We give him 5 years, because if he balls out in 5 years, we got to go ahead and reward him with a crazy contract to make things real. He'll be 30. I mean, this is really his year to get his contract. But, I mean, injury, he never broke 1,000 yards. Really, we should just give him a 3-year contract. But I'm getting a good deal. Let's see if he takes it. Fuck it. Mac, he wants money. Look at that. Unless Mac wins a Super Bowl, we're not re-signing him. I think we're gonna. It's sad. He's about to get his gold star. And he had 2 of his best seasons with us, statistically. But just those first round exits are brutal. Wild cards or losses are just tough. 2 of them in a row. This guy's gonna drain the bank. I want to see what the team friendly looks like. Okay, so we'll give you 10 and 20 for 2 years. Okay.
Very much up in the air. I think it's distinctly possible that one of the greatest NFL connections of all time, Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, may have played their last down together. Like, we may not see that combination of people together again, which is hard to imagine, but certainly that's a real possibility.
Certainly something that we could never see again, but we'll always remember the great time.
All right, I just got to go upstairs and get some food, so I'm going to shut this episode down. Thank you guys for tuning in. Man, that playoff loss was brutal. But we're going to give Mac and Pete this one last shot at it. The file is called Ring King, RINGKING. So, Ring King. Got to give Pete the opportunity to get those rings, retire, you know, a complete boss with a Super Bowl, or at least in a Super Bowl appearance. So, all right, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll be on next episode.